Hello, everyone. This is Joni from TIBS TV, Intuitive Body and Soul. And I just want to take this opportunity to say Happy New Year to everyone. 2020 has been quite a year. Okay, we've seen a lot of changes. We've done a lot of things that we have not done before. Okay, and so for a lot of us, it was a real challenge. And, you know, the isolation was difficult because of the pandemic. And but there was, I totally believe that every situation has a flip side or a positive side. So for me, this whole kind of pandemic thing, all right, gave me a chance to really look inward to see what was working in my life and what wasn't working. And hopefully the same happened for you. Okay. Reaching out and trying to help other people certainly has helped me grow and give me a real feeling of gratitude and hope. And through this whole ordeal, okay, we see a lot of heroes coming out of the woodwork and really reaching out and helping each other. And there's been a lot of talk with conspiracy theories and, is this a man-made thing? Does a mask work? Does a mask not work? Are we giving away our liberties too easily? Okay, regardless of how you feel, and everyone has a very strong feeling one way or the other, no matter who I talk to, everyone has a very strong opinion about this. And they get very passionate. The whole election thing, no matter who you wanted to win or who you didn't want to win, what's become very clear to us is that our voting system doesn't really work, okay? So whether you're a Republican or Democrat, there's a lot of questions raised there. And I was talking to my co-host Debbie earlier, and we were making a special New Year's trip, which she can't come on because she's in her PTs, but don't tell her I told you. Anywho, we were talking about, all the stuff that's going on and how maybe some of the negativities that we've all been experiencing kind of needed to happen. I disgustingly used the example of a pus pimple. I said, oh, it's like a pus pimple. I said, everything is kind of coming to a head. All of the yucky stuff is kind of coming to a head and coming out into the open for us to see and for us to look at. But all in all, a lot of people are saying, well, thank God, 2020 is over and so on and so forth. And depending where you're coming from, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good that happened. And it seems to me that when things are at their worst, it brings out the best in people. People are at their best. They really come together. They really try to help each other. So there's a whole lot of good that happened as well. And if you are lucky enough to stay healthy, my family is very healthy. No one has gotten sick. And so, for those who did have some problems and so on and so forth, maybe it's just not as, they have things that they wish had happened differently, so on and so forth. So I want to say that there's a lot of good going on. I'm not recording in our studio, so anything you hear in the background is people talking because we're kind of celebrating and doing all that good stuff. But I think 2020 was a good year, okay? Now everyone's going to think I'm kind of crazy about that, but I think it brought out a lot of good in the world. And 2021 is going to be even better. So here's to you, everyone at TIBS and everywhere else, family, friends, Happy New Year. Have an awesome one. If you need any help, you need someone to talk to, okay, I'm Joni. You can contact Debbie. All right, you can reach us both through an Intuitive Body and Soul at Gmail. We have a website, www.intuitivebodyandsoul.com. There's a lot of ways to reach us. We care about you. Let us know if you need help, okay? Thanks, and have a prosperous and very, very happy 2021. Good stuff gonna go on there.